guys, so today I'm gonna test very tasty mangoes so far. We've been tasting these mangoes not during the off video times, and I think we already tasted 2 Valcarries and one Pina Colada, and both were excellent tasting. We already tasted Sweet Tart before, but it was already going bad, so this is the one that's slightly in a not overripe Sweet Tart. And we have a new mango. It does look like Glen, doesn't it? But completely different tasting. It's like Glen on steroids. It's taste bomb. We thought it's a seedling of Glen. We don't know yet. The tree is pretty big, probably size of 20 feet tall, and seems like an upright grower. It's not much of a spreading canopy, and this is the ripe stage. It's slightly overripe, but it doesn't matter. The taste has been excellent year after year. So we wanted to compare this with our top tier mangoes like Valcarrie and Pina Colada. So we start with Valcarrie. We let Valcarrie go really ripe because we found that the taste just improves when you let it go ripe. Valcarrie is the parents are Valencia Pride and Carrie, and it's not a dwarf tree like Carrie. It's a really huge tree. Slightly there is a little bit of damage around, but most of the inside portion looks very orange and nice. I want to take the skin off and just take, because sometimes the skin is bitter. It sometimes changes the taste of the whole. The taste is very rich, sweet. Texture is syrupy and melting in the mouth. It's an excellent mango. I don't quite see that spiciness that I have with Carrie, and there is a certain taste that remains even after you eat it, similar to in comparison to lemon zest. It doesn't have that citrusy flavor. Actually, very slightly, I don't really feel citrusy. I feel more like it has a classic taste, but combined with lot of bricks, lot of sweetness. Excellent mango. If you go deeper, which I will not go right now, the seed is also very thin, so there is a lot of flesh compared to seed. So excellent mango. So we start with Valcarrie. We let Valcarrie go really ripe because we found that the taste just improves when you let it go ripe. Valcarrie is the parents are Valencia Pride and Carrie, and it's not a dwarf tree like Carrie. It's a really huge tree. Slightly there is a little bit of damage around, but most of the inside portion looks very orange and nice. I want to take the skin off and just take, because sometimes the skin is bitter. It sometimes changes the taste of the whole. The taste is very rich, sweet. Texture is syrupy and melting in the mouth. It's an excellent mango. I don't quite see that spiciness that I have with Carrie, and there is a certain taste that remains even after you eat it, similar to in comparison to lemon zest. It doesn't have that citrusy flavor. Actually, very slightly, I don't really feel citrusy. I feel more like it has a classic taste, but combined with lot of bricks, lot of sweetness. excellent mango. If you go deeper, which I will not go right now, the seed is also very very thin, so there is a lot of flesh compared to seed. So excellent mango. This Valcarrie we obtained from our new friend in Coral Springs, Arun, who goes by the name Mangokothiyan in Tropical Fruit Forum. And we got a lot of different mangoes: Bailey's Marvel, Florigon, and Valcarrie, Edgar. We haven't tasted Edgar yet. Valcarrie really excels in taste, and I want to compare it to our top tasting mangoes like Pina Colada and Sweet Tart. Let's do Pina Colada next. Size is a little bit smaller. This is their size. They do sometimes grow a little big, but mostly they are smaller in size than this. It's good yellow. It gives when you press. Let's see. A little bit of the history. Pina Colada, I think it's the parents are Dot mango, which is an excellent tasting mango, and Gary mango, which is a parent for many other mangoes. Inside looks orange and nice. It does have a nice sweet smell. It does not have any funky smells, which is good. Cutting it into two just for the ease of peeling, and I will take the skin off so that we don't get distracted. Let's skin taste. It's a really tasty mango, first thing to say, and it's sweet, and it's perfect combination of sweetness and acidity. Its texture is not as melting as Valcarrie, but a little bit firm texture compared to Valcarrie. I do appreciate strong pineapple, which is the acid component of this, and the sweetness. Not yet coconut flavor. I would just say it's a mango that's perfect combination of sweet and acid. Seems like Munchkin, our dog, who is a mango connoisseur, wants to be in the video. And I want to see what she will really choose. Does she go for Valcarrie, or will she go for Pina Colada? I will have her smell both, and let's see which one she goes for. Okay, that is Pina Colada. It's a little too strong. It's not for weak of hearts, but seems like Munchkin really likes it. Okay, let me. This is, and this is. So which one you want? Okay. Okay. So that was Pina Colada. Totally different taste. If I had to plant two trees, Valcarrie and Pina Colada, I would go with both, because taste is not comparable. One is a perfect balance of sweetness and acid, like pineapple acid and mango combined. And another is a classic taste. It reminds me of mangoes of India, like a classic taste with perfect sweetness. So I would say a good balance of both. Another contender here is the Sweet Tart, which is also not a weak contender. It's a very strong contender. And let's see, outside we didn't let it go too ripe. It does have yellow spots, some pale green, and good size Sweet Tart. This Sweet Tart we obtained from Steve at Hidden Acres. The Pina Colada we obtained from Zill High Performance Plant Nursery. Let's see. That is really deep orange. I want to Just take a slice without the skin first, just to get a, yeah, it does have a strong fragrance, which is not in particular of anything specific, but it does have a floral fragrance. It has some sweetness, but it is not as if I had to as punching as Pina Colada. Comparing Sweet Tart and Pina Colada, I would go with Pina Colada. Sweet Tart's bricks, as at least I'm comparing mangoes from two different sources, is not as high as Pina Colada, and the pineapple component, the acid component, is also much stronger in Pina Colada. So if I had to choose between two, for my taste buds, I would go with Pina Colada. The last one we kept for the last, and I think it will have to compete with both Valcarrie and Pina Colada. This is our Super Glen from our friend Patrick Micus. We call him Mikus. And let's see how it is. The outside does look like Glen. It has a very floral smell, just like Glen. Let's see how the inside looks like. Hopefully we didn't let it go too ripe. It looks nice and orange. Again, I'll cut into two. I'll just take this flesh off of it. Let's see. Texture melts inside into the mouth. Not much bricks. I think we let it go a little too much this time. Normally this mango has tones of peach, and the sweetness level is very, very high. I can still appreciate the sweetness. Absolutely no tartness. It's like a mixture of different fruits. I can't appreciate which fruits are these. At least a little bit of peach is there. Comparing with Valcarrie and Pina Colada, I think for me it's a hard decision. I wouldn't consider this this Super Glen as optimal, because we have tasted much complex taste and much better tasting Super Glens before. So I would just say between the three, Sweet Tart, Pina Colada and Valcarrie, it's a very hard one for me to decide between Pina Colada and Valcarrie. Both have different taste profiles, and I would put both as number one and Sweet Tart as number two. If I had to get trees in my yard, I would get trees of both Pina Colada and Valcarrie. Next, we will be tasting many different mangoes. We have Ugly Betty, we have a Cac mango, and we have Lemon Zest again. We also have Edgar, Juliet again. So we have many different mango varieties to taste in coming days. We also will make a special video how to appreciate a mango, starting from the looks of it. So that would be a separate video in itself. Thank you.